So yo, man, we're back, and I'm gonna let my man Pretty Ricky talk, cause very rarely are we able to get up with him because of his busy schedule. We gonna get back on this health shit, man. I'm just gonna be real with you. This is where we at, man, for real.
That conversation we just had.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get right back on this health thing, and what we want to talk about is when you're in your 20s compared to when you get up in that age, whether it's 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, how difficult it becomes.
Different, man. It's different.
The older you get, whether it's bad habits, bad habits in the form of, eating whatever. Yeah, eating bad, man. Smoking cigarettes, drinking.
Hennessy,
I'm telling you, I'm gonna let my man talk, but I wanna let y'all know this seriously. I used to matter of fact, I'll let him talk and then I'll speak my piece. Go ahead.
Him and I was just talking before we started the video about it's been a journey, right? Like he's been on it for a few years, and when he saw me, for the first time in a long time, he didn't want to tell me I had gotten fat. He's like, yo, you used to be Pretty Ricky. Like, you was like Pretty Ricky back in the day. Now you like fat Pretty Ricky. He didn't say that. He was like,
even the waves on top of your head when he got bigger, even the waves on top of his head, they weren't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, man.
The waves were kind of some of the hair was straight and the other was got curly, and it
just didn't work out, right? But the food was great. Like, Charlotte's got some great places to eat, man. They do. But eventually, I came to understand walking up steps was like, man, I don't remember walking up one flight of steps being that difficult. I don't remember that. Like, when did that happen? Walking down the steps, I was like, when did walking down the steps become a thing? Like, that was the good part. How come that hurt? Like,
what about having sex?
How come I'm wheezing from walking down the steps?
What about having sex and you fat and you sweating and shit, and you breathing hard and you pump like 3 times.
It's more sweat than you remember. It's like you trying to explain, like, yo, baby, I used to sweat because I was playing football, and
you overheating too, like, yo, seriously.
But you also like, but hold on, I'll be right back because I gotta go get water because I can't breathe because I'm sweating because all this liquid is leaving me because my fat ass moved for 3 minutes and it hasn't moved in 3 minutes in a while. Man.
I'm telling you,
and you've been on it for a minute, man.
I've been no. Now I'm glad he said this, right? So let me tell you something. Last year, I went 58 days on a detox, right? Yeah. Dropped down to about 140.
Yo, what up? Fuck you, nigga. I don't even like you. I never liked the way you wear your fucking hat. On Fridays, fuck your hat. Yo, nigga, I just was like, what's up? I just wanted to see if you and the family was good. Fuck you. You don't see if I'm good on Tuesdays. It's always Fridays. I'm like, if someone don't get this motherfucker a strawberry or something.
But I went 58 days.
It was too long, man.
And I went down to about 1. Matter of fact, okay, so 58 days, I dropped down to the weight that I am now. But this time, I didn't go on no detox. I'm actually going on my detox tomorrow. And I'm trying to figure out shit I really go.
So this is the last video for a while. Like,
this may be my last video, period. I might be dead.
Yeah, because
how much more can I lose?
I'm going to be like, when a video pops up, I'm going to be like, yo, I didn't even know he was still alive because I'm not calling or texting him on the detox. Like, nah, I'm good.
But this is the crazy thing. I went to go see you. You gave me that package that you know that package. We ain't gonna discuss. We'll talk about the package later, right?
Laughing in the parking lot.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, you look good, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
You've been
mad supportive the whole time.
You lost weight.
No doubt.
I'm looking, I'm like, hold up. I gotta get my shit right. And I went home and you inspired and motivated me to get to where I'm at right now. No lies.
That's good. That's crazy. Yeah.
So we motivated one another.
That's what friends supposed to do, man.
I just don't, these motherfuckers just don't understand.
Yo, listen. You supposed to have competition with your friends.
Positive competition.
Make each other better. Yo.
Yup.
You doing what? I could do that.
Yup.
I'm gonna do better than you. For real? Then I'm gonna do better than I was doing. How about that? I'll do better than the goal you trying to accomplish. Great. Then I'll see you do that, and then I'll say, well, I could do that too. How come I can't do that?
It ain't no, that's my brother.
He's my op.
He my op. He fucked my baby mama. He did this. He did that. And blah, 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 blah. It's none of that.
Ops.
It's none of that.
Y'all on the same team, man. Y'all not ops. Y'all on the same team.
What did Jizza say from Wu-Tang? He said we was on the same slave ships.
That album was crazy. And that album
We're not gonna get into the music thing, cause
Liquid Swords is, man, of all the Wu-Tang albums, Method Man's album was underrated, but Method Man is an underrated lyricist.
I wanna know.
That Jizza album.
I wanna know. So did you see the
hear Jizza's?
Oh, of course. Did you see the interview with Method Man and Math Hoffa?
About which part though?
With RZA and I mean, I already heard the story years ago.
The Beyonce thing?
But the whole thing with RZA and his basement being flooded.
No,
you didn't hear it? Well, anyway, Method Man said that a whole lot of the tapes got fucked up because
of
the music,
crazy stuff we never heard.
Exactly. So Method Man's album was done, and it got fucked up. And that Tikal album is something totally different.
Oh, and it's the craziest.
Telling you,
come on, man.
Telling you, man.
Man, that's why they did the whole NFT. They like, listen, you don't understand the talent we got over here. Could you imagine what we lost? I came to bring the pick. Come on, man. How many boxers and UFC fighters walked out to that?
Man. Several.
What did we miss out on? Tikal. Who didn't say Tikal from our generation?
What's that shit that you be smoking? Tikal. Tikal.
Y'all called it Tikal.
Pass it over here.
Come on, man.
Yeah, yo, man, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna be real with you.
Now, man, like, yo, what did we actually miss out on?
I'm gonna be real with you, man. For real, I swear to fucking God, I'm glad I fucking lived in the 90s, man.
Yo,
that shit was just
fucking
amazing,
so
man.
Much. Stuff that you guys are recreating with your flat tops.
Been
it's
done
cool. We appreciate paying homage. We appreciate that, but
respect.
Man, to see it when it happened. When it happened.
Woo.
That shows something.
It was like the 90s was like, it was multiple movements, and the summers was just,
a lot of stuff.
Yo, let me tell you something, the summer is over. I just want to let y'all know this shit is over. Like, next week will be the 30th. Saturday will be the 30th.
Pretty much everybody.
And then the week after that is,
get that school clothes money up.
August
stuff y'all gotta do.
School, back to school, all that shit is over.
Kids
but
in cheerleading because they figured out they could flip over the summer. You know what you.
But in the 90s, the summers we had summer hits. I don't know what the fuck it was, but
remember Will Smith shit. Remember how big summertime was?
It seems as though, like, even this is just my opinion. I don't know this to be a fact. And if you know any science behind this shit, if it's factual, then please tell me. It just in the 90s, it's to me, in my opinion, it felt like the summers were longer than what they are now. It felt like, you know what I'm saying, you had a whole day to do what the fuck you wanted to do. It's like, yo, I'm not lying. You told me, yo, be over here at a certain time. I was like, all right, cool. It was like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
When you told me.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, it was 3. Then after that, it was like 6. Oh shit, I gotta go see.
I hear you like, yo, I'm leaving. I totally forgot. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know whether they found a way to speed up time and shit. I don't know. Y'all tell me. You know, we can go with the conspiracy theories and all the rest of that shit.
I don't know if it's scientific, man. I just think attention spans. Just, you know, you got all these. I see them in the comments. Yo, they like, they know. They've been a part of the channel. They know stuff, but they dip. I see them. They here for this, but they not here for that. The attention spans are like this. I don't think it's really actually scientific. And then maybe it is, but if it is, it can't be good science. It's got to be bad science, right? Because the attention spans are like, yo, I know you told me whatever you said yesterday, but it's today. You gotta tell me something different now.
Yep.
You know, yesterday is still a thing, right? Yesterday's not over yet. That's still a part of today.
I wrote a
It's
book.
not a part of tomorrow yet.
I wrote
You're not even a part of tomorrow yet.
I wrote a book. The second book I wrote, I put it out, and the minute I put it out, the nigga said, what's next? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking?
How about now?
Like, what are you talking about?
What about yesterday?
Like, the 90s, like, y'all can't look at us as being slow because, like, we cherish things. Like, you know, I'm not lying. Like, I was listening to the radio today, and they said Lil' Kim is coming out with an album called Renaissance.
The radio is still a thing? Can you listen to the radio?
Well, it's this black news channel that I look at. I mean, listen to on the radio.
Huh.
So it's
like
FM
radio.
Yeah. It's a black news. It's a local black news channel that's here in Charlotte.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not the thing. I just listen to it every now and then.
Be on shit like that. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And I heard that they said in on the radio station that Lil' Kim is coming out with an album, and it's gonna be called The Renaissance. And then they said that she came out with her credits, the credits of the album, and they talked about who was gonna be on the album and who she sampled and who produced the album. I said to myself, who the fuck gives a fuck about that shit in 2022? 22? Are we 22? 22? Yeah, I think we are. We cared about that shit in the 90s though. When I got a CD, I was anxious to open up that CD book and see who produced it, who was on the drums.
Did someone write this for her?
Who wrote it?
She wrote that?
Who wrote the hook? Where they get the sample from? We wanted to know.
Let me hear the sample.
Let me hear the sample.
How much did they take from the sample? They took the whole hook, the verse, like what portion of the beat?
It's like your generation, you all's generation.
Don't care.
It's like microwavable shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't have it in 5 to 10 minutes, y'all don't want the shit. Whereas us, we know the importance of how long it takes for a roast to cook.
Creative process.
That's what I'm saying.
What was the process?
What was the creative process?
What was the process? Can I respect you as an artist? Or you're just talent? You're talent, but there's artists behind you. and you work with the artist, and you use your talent, or you're a fucking artist. It is what it is. It ain't rocket science, man. And you can enjoy both. Why can't you enjoy pop and hip hop? Why? There's plenty of pop shit I like. There's days I don't want to hear hip hop.
Yup.
I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not in the mood.
I don't want to hear no
for that.
90s music. I don't want to hear no 90s rap, no 90s hip hop.
Where's that Cardi B shit?
Exactly. Where the fucking
It's Friday.
Yo,
I
that
feel
Swiss
good.
beat shit, that Salam Alaikum shit, man.
It's too deep right
French
now.
Montana and all of them niggas. I like that song. Salam Alaikum. Man, you know, man, there's some good music out right now. You know, I like the fucking Drake shit with that Sticky. I like that song. I like
I don't like
Beyonce
Drake's
song.
album. I guess if I was in the club more, I would like it. But the point is, man, y'all got choices. Enjoy it. Like, but make the people entertaining you, hold them responsible. Make them entertain you. Hold them to a fucking standard. This whole generation is not holding anything or anyone to a standard.
But I think that we're not holding ourselves to a standard.
Well,
I think that we don't even have a measure or gauge in music. Like the average person doesn't even have an ear to know what good music is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know what to say. It's difficult without being disrespectful.
I like Lil Baby, right? Lil Baby is a mumble rapper, like every other mumble rapper. But if you actually listen to Lil Baby, yo, for real, he's actually spitting.
No, I've heard him, and I agree.
He actually is spitting. It's the mumble rapper. It's
So hold on.
But it's actually
If we gonna go there, I'm gonna talk about two flows that I fucking despise, and I wish that niggas would fucking just stop this shit for real.
Okay.
The first flow is, of course, that that's the South shit.
Migos, y'all did your thing. You did your thing. You created a
Now,
whole
see,
thing.
see, the Migos, hands down, I think that's hip hop.
They
In my
created
opinion.
a thing.
Other people are fake.
Everybody
with
who does it after
Now,
them,
exactly.
pay homage.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that shit.
Money.
But I'm gonna tell you what I hate the fucking most. This is what I hate the most.
The drill shit.
That drill shit.
Wait.
Hold on. I can't spin.
Don't spin the block with the Glock on whatever. Don't do that. Alright. I will respect Chicago drill. That's your thing. Y'all did that. And then New York did New York drill, which is based on UK drill. Because they took UK flow drill beats, and then New York rappers was rapping off of UK drill beats. So it's actually UK drill. If you ever do like a YouTube search, check it out. UK drill v NYC drill. That's a thing. Look it up. You're gonna end up finding out about I'm not gonna say the names, but the W's and the C's and the G's and the B's and the C's and the B's. It's like sex education, the bees and the birds, brother.
Sex education.
That was right before gym. You ain't pay attention to that class. I'm trying to hit somebody in the face with dodgeball, lady. I already done smashed 5 chicks last week anyway. What you talking about? The teacher and the teacher. The teacher too.
Yep.
Her too. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
That's why he ain't say nothing. He know. You know how they get down in the South. I went to high school in the South for 1.5 years. You find out some stuff about the teachers. You like, wait, hold on a second. Aren't you a teacher? You want to do what? They never said that in New York. So you gotta excuse the fact that I'm confused about the fact that you said what you just said. Ma'am. Cause no one ever, ma'am, in Brooklyn ever said what you in PS 280 whatever. Mrs. Lombardo never said that before. Here I am in the South, and you just said after the school dance and homecoming that the Cavalier gonna be outside waiting for her. That's what you just said, ma'am. So once that brand Nubian song goes off and the dance is over, you said the Cavalier gonna be outside. So let me ask you this.
Oh shit.
If things go the way that you're hoping, do I get an A in social studies? Because I need to know what the expectation is. Bam. Alright, let me stop. Wait, is there like a statute of limitations for that kind of shit? Alright, stop. Hold on, man. Pause or something, man. You trying to make me somebody go to jail or something, man? Did R. Kelly go to jail for this kind of shit?
You're having flashbacks.
Yeah, I got some PTSD.
He gonna be on it. He gonna be
You know
on
what,
VH1 talk about
I got an A in social
surviving dirty South.
I got an A in social studies. I didn't get an A in shit else. But I got an A in social studies. I've never even been in social studies before. I don't even know where they hold that class.